Adaptogenic greens powders are exploding in 2025, and not because people suddenly love the taste of liquefied kale. These powders promise a one-scoop solution for gut health, mental clarity, immune resilience, and clean energy. They're a blend of nutrient-rich greens like spirulina and wheatgrass, plus adaptogens like ashwagandha, reishi, and lion's mane, herbs and mushrooms that supposedly help your body fight stress and stay balanced. It sounds like snake oil, right? That's fair. The wellness industry has a long, messy history of overpromising and under-delivering. But that doesn't mean there aren't some solid products out there. Some of these powders are genuinely useful, especially if you're over 40 and juggling stress, sleep disruption, joint pain, or brain fog. Here's a Nobia's breakdown of 5 of the most popular adaptogenic greens powders this year. What's in them, what they actually do, and whether they're worth putting in your blender. 1. Protein. Works all in AI greens. This is the one for people who want to hit every wellness buzzword in a single scoop, and don't care if it tastes like pond water. The formula is loaded: 27 greens and botanicals, 25 vitamins and minerals, probiotics, digestive enzymes, and 7 adaptogens including ashwagandha, lion's mane, and reishi. This isn't a light dusting of trendy herbs. It's dosed with intent. You can tell the product wasn't designed by someone in a marketing meeting. B vitamins for energy, mushroom extracts for brain function, and full-spectrum gut support make it a true all-in-one if you're too busy to piece together 10 different capsules every morning. Reviews back it up. People report feeling more focused, less bloated, and just better. Of course, it tastes like regret, but that's what you get with function-first formulas. Bottom line, if you want performance over pleasure, this is one of the most complete, effective greens powders out there. Second, Aura Organic Easy. Being green, Aura Organic is the wellness world's equivalent of a farm-to-table cafe. The branding screams purity. USDA organic, vegan, gluten-free, non-GMO, the whole package. The formula sticks to basics: chlorella, barley grass, spirulina, with a smaller adaptogen profile, mainly centered on ashwagandha. What makes this powder work is its simplicity. It's not trying to do too much. If you're someone whose gut flips out every time you try a new supplement, this one won't punch your microbiome in the face. It's gentle, clean, and blends easily. But let's be honest, it's underwhelming if you're chasing hardcore adaptogenic effects. There's no lion's mane, no reishi, no rhodiola. It's more of a feel less like trash on a daily basis powder than a cognitive upgrade tool. Bottom line, great for people easing into greens or with sensitive systems, but don't expect miracles. This one's here to stabilize, not supercharge. Third, Landish Adaptogenic Greens Blend. Landish might not have the same influencer push behind it, but it quietly delivers one of the most balanced and thoughtful formulas on the market. This Canadian brand combines organic leafy greens with medicinal mushrooms like lion's mane, cordyceps, and reishi. It also includes anti-inflammatory heavy hitters like turmeric, ginger, and maca. The genius here is restraint. No weird synthetic additives, no sketchy proprietary blends hiding ingredient dosages, just solid, functional nutrition. It's also one of the only formulas that doesn't rely on caffeine or matcha to fake an energy boost. That makes it ideal if you're taking it later in the day or trying to cut stimulants. Most users say the flavor is surprisingly neutral, more earthy tea than compost smoothie. Bonus points for packaging that doesn't look like it was designed by a Silicon Valley dropout on mushrooms. Bottom line, balanced, effective, and low on bullshit. Especially good for anyone focused on brain and gut health without the stimulant crash. 4. Athletic Greens, a G1. You can't throw a protein bar without hitting someone who swears by AG1. It's the Joe Rogan of greens powders. Everywhere, loud, and professionally marketed to hell and back. AG1 has a massive ingredients list, 75 plus items, including vitamins, minerals, enzymes, prebiotics, probiotics, and a sprinkle of adaptogens. The problem? You have no idea how much of anything you're getting. The adaptogens, reishi, astragalus, are buried deep in a proprietary blend. So while they technically exist, they're not doing much. You'd get more adaptogenic benefit eating a handful of dirt with a reishi cap on top. Still, as a general health powder, it's solid. Most people report better digestion, fewer colds, and more stable energy. And to be fair, it tastes way better than you'd expect for something green. Bottom line, it's an overpriced multivitamin in powder form. Not terrible, just not impressive for anyone actually looking for adaptogen-heavy support. Pijati, Organifi Green Juice. This one lives at the intersection of taste and function. Organifi has managed to create a greens powder that doesn't taste like despair and lawn clippings, and somehow still delivers results. It includes wheatgrass, chlorella, spirulina, and the holy grail, clinically dosed ashwagandha, moringa, coconut water powder, and a bit of matcha rounded out, supporting hydration, stress, and mild energy. It's freeze-dried, which helps preserve nutrient density, and it's easy to mix without a blender. The trade-off is that it's light on mushrooms, vitamins, and broader coverage. If you want it to replace your multivitamin or probiotic, it won't. But as a daily adaptogenic tonic, it earns its spot. Bottom line, great tasting, focused, and functional. Think calming and supportive, not comprehensive or hardcore. Adaptogenic greens powders have come a long way from the days of gritty, grass-flavored disappointment. But that doesn't mean they're all worth your money or your microbiome's trust. If you want serious adaptogenic support with full-body benefits, go with Protein Works All-In or Landish. These two offer actual, functional doses of the right herbs and mushrooms and support energy, gut health, and cognition without gimmicks. If you want something lighter, cleaner, or easier on your taste buds, Organifi and Aura Organic are both solid picks. Just know their adaptogen game is softer. And if you're still getting lured in by AG1, understand that you're paying for sleek branding and a one scoop does everything fantasy. If that works for your brain, cool. But don't confuse it with real adaptogenic support. No greens powder is going to fix a garbage diet, high stress, or sleep deprivation. But the right one can fill gaps, support your nervous system, and keep you from crashing halfway through your day. Try one, try three, mix and match. Just don't fall for the first brand with a podcast ad and a flashy label. As always, thanks for watching, take care of each other, and be well.